Hello, thanks for checking out my online portfolio. This is a quick video walkthrough showing a menu system I created for the game Dead Memories. This was created for the module Collaborative Games Development and Testing. It's the same module in which I created the Alice in Wonderland stage asset and the modular car tile puzzle. For this module, my job role for our group was Senior UI. Unfortunately, I had zero experience with user interface design, Flash, or UDK, or coding, or anything necessary to actually create a menu system. And no one else in our team had the requisite knowledge to help me. So unfortunately, I had to learn how to do all of these things and more in the two-term period in which I also had to make the menus as well as other assets for the game. It proved to be exceedingly it proved to be quite challenging. I had to big it up a bit more there, but all in all I actually found learning these new programs, although tedious at times, quite easy in the long run. And I feel what I've achieved in the end is actually quite an attractive and effective looking menu system. So we'll just drop in now and have a quick look at this. So the first thing you're going to see here are the initial splash screens. Oops, turn that down. Are the splash screens leading into the game. This is a quick scene modelled within 3ds Max, animated in 3ds Max, just an easy camera panning. And then zooming in on the monitor. This screen turning on and flashing, this was all done within Adobe After Effects. Terminal 5 was the name of our team. And this leads through to a transition screen to the main menu for Dead Memories. It'll tell us to left click to continue in just a second. There we go. And here we have the main menu. All of this is fully functional, all done within Kismet, mostly done within Kismet, with some Unreal script. The credit menu, credit scroll, skippable just by left clicking. The options menu, and through to video, all of this fully functional. You can change the resolutions in here. Unfortunately, the video has just gone black because full screen doesn't work with my ScreenCapture software, so we'll toggle full screen to come back into windowed mode. The mouse sensitivity slider done within Flash, all fully functional. The audio, all of these sliders work. The volume is changed using Unreal script. As you can see, the numbers change to correspond to the slider. And new game and exit game pretty self-explanatory. This is still a work in progress, I should mention at this point. The shards won't look like this in the end. They're going to be redesigned, and they'll be the same shape, but they'll be prettier and actually look more like glass shards, and they won't be this horrible red when you scroll over them. This was all placeholder so the menus could be made. So we'll just press new game here and drop into the game. This would link you into the master file of the game, but in this instance it's a test level, which is just the basic UDK startup level. And you press escape and you have the in-game menu. Mostly the same as the startup menu. You notice this black rectangle in the background. This is Flash not filling up the entirety of the window that causes these lighter bars at the top and bottom. Sorry. The easiest fix for this would be to take out the opacity black background, but I'm sure there'll be another fix we've just not figured out yet. The options menu exactly the same as the main menu. The only difference here really is the journal, which pulls up this. Again, I modelled this and animated this within 3ds Max. This will show the collectibles the player collects as they go throughout the game and learn the story through the attached text. So that's all there really is to see for the pause menu. Again, escape just toggles it on and off. And we'll exit out back to the main menu, and that's pretty much that. So we'll just exit out of this and we'll have a quick look at the Kismet behind it all. So as you can see here, it's mostly very simple. It's all FS commands achieved with action script, linking into console commands, telling UDK to do things. Here you've got level loaded, opening cinematic mode, showing a matinee, which is just this camera showing this animated background. and opening the movie on top. All of this is no longer actually necessary. This opens up the journal, which isn't in the main menu anymore. It's just in game. So that's all there really is to see, Kismet. It's 99% FS commands. So we'll just have a quick look at the Flash now, just to finish it all up. Time limit. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, so again, it's all quite simple. This block here is the main menu. It's just a quick fade. You've got one pulse of the shards, which is looped constantly throughout this section. Eventually, like when the player clicks on a link, it'll take you to the next looped pulse section. So again, you've got the fade, and then it starts to loop from this point onwards, so that the fade isn't also looped. Each of these blocks pretty much exactly the same, except for the drop down, which as you can see here, there's the resolution menu, sorry, the video menu, and then you've got the resolution drop down here, and then you have a new pulse to show the resolutions also. When the resolution drop down is closed, it loops you back to this area without the drop down showing. And lastly, we'll have a quick look at the action script behind it all. This is the area I'm actually most pleased with. I had zero experience with any form of code before this. I had to learn ActionScript 3.0 specifically for this menu system. And all in all, I'm really personally quite pleased with how it's all come out. I think it's an attractive menu system. It's functional, it all works, and it works well from the feedback we've had. Yeah, the most complicated parts of this were the sensitivity sliders, which again, just a quick online tutorial, and there it was. An hour later, I knew how to make them. This has led me on to learning other forms of code now. I've started to learn C++ because of this. This was my inspiration to get into coding. I'm still a beginner, but I learn quickly, and hopefully it won't be too long before I'm pretty adept at it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show you. Thanks for stopping by my portfolio website. I hope you found this video educational in some way, and if you didn't, I hope it at least inspired you. So yes, if you're a future employer, I very much look forward to hearing from you, and if not, I hope you had a good time, and thanks for watching my video. Goodbye.